Baker Mayfield, what do you think he needs to do to be elite? Can he become one of the elite quarterbacks? What skill sets do you see? What has to happen for that?
I'm trying to write on issues and sort of how he corrects them to take his game to the next level, because it's going to be important for him to first eliminate mistakes, whether that's decision making and putting the ball into risky situations or being inaccurate. Like, he has a tendency to sail the ball over the middle sometimes. When he's working to his left side, he leaves the ball a little bit inside and can be baited. I think there are some times in his rookie year teams threw some intricate blitzes at him that he wasn't necessarily prepared for and didn't see some defenders. As things are swirling around you, quarterbacks are going to miss defenders dropping into zones occasionally, but you want to see him cut down on those things, sort of give his guys the best opportunity to win by hanging on to the football more. He was an efficiency guy at Oklahoma, so his 14 interceptions were on the high side of what I thought he would do. And, you think back to the Baltimore game, the interception that sealed that game was a turnover where he didn't see C.J. Mosley dropping into a zone. Mosley had sort of, feigned blitz there at the beginning and dropped into the passing zone there that Mayfield didn't see. So at the end of the day, he has to cut down on mistakes. He's got the weapons around him. Don't always feel like you have to force the ball downfield. Get the ball into people's hands underneath. Let them make plays for you. Keep the sticks moving. And those yardage things, the 4,500 yards, the 35, 40 touchdowns, those things will come naturally when you have as much talent as the Browns have. He just has to make sure he's using those guys to the best every snap, making the best decision in terms of throwing the football every snap, which is easier said than done. But the ability is there for him to do those things, take his game to the next level. But it's all about how many mistakes you make as compared to big plays. So he has to make sure to keep striving to cut down those negatively graded plays.
When you look at Mayfield, what do you see as the elite characteristics? So the characteristics that an elite quarterback has that he possesses, what do you see in that with Baker Mayfield?
Well, he's got better arm strength than people thought. I thought that coming out there were some narratives that his arm strength wasn't elite, and I think he has really positive arm strength. I think it's a big part of his game. He's unafraid to throw the ball into tight windows or take those throws that maybe some quarterbacks are too gun-shy to make, and he makes those throws with excellent anticipation. So I think he does see things the way he needs to see things, and that's a really positive trait for him in terms of being able to see things unfold before they happen. Also, a big trait that's great for him is his ability to step out, slide out of the pocket when threats come. He did a really good job of navigating the pocket, keeping his feet calm, stepping up, making throws, but also that getting out of the pocket. He was like the second greatest quarterback on throws outside the pocket in the league, only trailing Patrick Mahomes, who was the NFL MVP. So he was really impressive getting outside the pocket and making plays and throwing accurately on the run, which is a big deal. Being able to not get out of the pocket to run, put your body on the line, but instead keeping those eyes downfield and being able to find receivers who were working back in what's called the scramble drill, and that's where you saw that connection with him and Rashard Higgins come into play. And where you'll see Odell Beckham really thrive for him as well is giving Mayfield those options and using that elite accuracy when he gets out of the pocket to make those plays on the run. So if you got a guy who can make throws from the pocket, but can also really excel getting out of the pocket, making plays outside the pocket, you got a guy who can really do things at the NFL level, because things get chaotic. And, it's not always going to work out perfectly in the pocket. And if he's able to get out, slide out, and make throws accurately on the move, that's a big deal. And that's where I think he can be an elite quarterback, is both in and outside.